Facts and Stats podcast.
Okay.
Subscribe right now.
Right.
Check them out.
All that.
Tune in, and it's just like that.
Back again. Best sports show in the world. Let me say it again for the people that ain't hear me right. The best sports show in the world. Facts and stats. Back in your ear to make it clear. Pop up TV. You don't need TV because we popping up. We back in the building. It's your host, Rob Lowe. Straight from Mochella, you know what I'm saying? We got to get y'all hip to the go-go on this Juneteenth episode. Coach, what you know about that?
You know, I know a lot about that go-go, but I know one more thing. Drake got me in the mood. You know, I'm in my Jamaican. You know, I'm in my Jamaican bag right now. You know what I'm saying?
Feeling that Drake.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. Sir.
I got to, hey, Coach, I got to do it, bro. Honestly, never mind. We got to get on the Don. What you got, bro? How you feeling
Popping,
today?
man. It was popping. I didn't even notice I ain't had my mic in front of me. I had to put a mic in front of me, but we good though. It's Father's Day. Feeling good. Feeling great.
Happy
Juneteenth.
Father's Day, bro.
Appreciate that. Juneteenth, and the Warriors took the W. So it's been a good week.
Oh, dog. You sound like you ready, bro. I need 15 minutes on that clock because we got to start off with Game 5, right? That boy Andrew Wiggins started getting in his bag, hitting them turnaround jumpers over whoever he was guarding. I remember I was talking to L, you know what I'm saying, the only Warriors fan we had on here earlier this season. I asked him, I'm like, bro, is Andrew Wiggins deserving of being an all-star starter like he got voted in? He was like, yeah, bruh. Somebody had to hold the jump down when Klay Thompson wasn't there. So he came through in the finals, giving them buckets. He had like 25 or something. That boy Jordan Poole hit another big shot at the end of the quarter, second straight game. Salute to him. Series went on. He got the heating up. And as the series went on, my boy Derek White disappeared, man. I got to say it. It was a whiteout out there, y'all. My boy disappeared at the end of the series. Hey, Coach, I was looking. All I seen was bricks building a house out there, bro. Building a whole nother stadium. But what you think about Game 5 as y'all heard in my voice, of course. Celtics took that L. But what you think about 5 and 6 as a whole?
Ooh. See, I was just gonna start on Game 5, but as a whole, we might as well go as a whole because we know who carried them as a whole. And let's not go around the circle. Let's that thing right in the middle. Stephen Curry, the Finals MVP. This boy carried them. And what the fuck was they thinking? Check pulling Al Horford on him. Al Horford? What is y'all doing out here, man? Cash that boy out, but at least Al Horford came the ball. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. That Game 6, he had a nice little run for him.
Yes, sir. Not so much as, you know, a lot of other players, but Stephen Curry deserved this MVP. My man Dom might be on to something.
I'm telling you.
And I saw a picture, man. It was Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Stephen Curry, and who was that fifth player? John Wall.
Mm.
John Wall. And it said 4 NBA titles out of these 5 players.
Exactly. GOAT talk.
They ain't even right, bruh.
It's
ain't
not
even
right, but it's so fucking facts. So we gotta get this man his motherfucking flowers, man. When I saw that shit and we put all them expectations on all 5 of them players, he the only one to come out with 4 championships. Don, you might be on to something, my brother.
Okay, you said 4 out of 5. I thought you were saying 4 out of the 5 players had championships. I thought you was.
Nah, 4 NBA titles out of the 5 players. And guess who had all 4?
Oh, see, I ain't even put that. I'm thinking about John Wall. I'm thinking, okay, see. All right, Don, what you think about this?
Man, like I said, you don't bet against greatness. I wasn't talking crazy, man. When it comes to these sports, you don't
Number
bet
one point guard.
Number one point guard. We talking GOAT talk now. Like he needs to be up there when you're talking about the greatest players of all time to play the game. The man changed the game. You don't bet against past 10 years of NBA finals has been great players who've won the finals. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So you don't bet against greatness. I mean, Jason Tatum in the squad and the Boston Celtics, I feel like they're gonna get their shot again. Cause Jason Tatum, he's showing some real good signs, you know what I'm saying, of being really a really good player. But greatness, Stephen Curry, bro. That man is nasty.
Facts. Man. He says you don't bet against greatness, dog. And like you said, Tatum had some moments. Mm-hmm. Tatum hit a 3 in the first quarter, game 6, held the pose, you feel me? Held the landing. Mm-hmm. It's 14-2 in the first quarter. I'm feeling good because I still picked the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? I'm still picking the Celtics, so I'm like, all right, y'all got this. Bruh, by the end of the first quarter, the Warriors already had the lead. Poole hit a couple threes. Steph hit a 3 from the corner. The jump was gone that quick, bruh. My confidence in them was gone that quick, too, because when they made that little run, Al Horford got a couple buckets. They caught up in the third quarter. They made runs in both games in the third quarter. But I ain't believing it this time, bruh. Steph capped it off, driving to the rim for real. He didn't even have to shoot that many threes. And then Draymond Green, let me say this loud and clear for everybody, hit some big jumpers in the fourth quarter, hit a couple of them jumps early, told the crowd, sit down, be quiet. Hey, Dre, when you said that, I sat down and was quiet, bruh. After all the shit that I've been talking on these lives back to back to back, when it was time to be a champion, you threw up that 4-finger ring.
Got that 4, man. Listen,
like I've been that 4-finger ring, bro. Respect.
I've been telling people, we're talking Steph Curry. Not only Steph Curry, Steph, Clay, Draymond, right? And Iguodala was on the other teams that battled LeBron and his team. We're talking one of the best players of all time and his teams, right? Throughout for the past before this last year.
Hopefully, I ain't blinded out with this, son. My fault.
No, you good. They battled one of the greatest players of all time, and you know what I'm saying, they beat him a few times. He got the best of them one time. We're talking that team. They ain't going down to no young Celtics. Like, the Celtics will get it maybe another time, you know what I'm saying? So, but I had a lot of faith in Steph Curry and the Warriors. They know what they're doing. They're champions already. They know how to win. They already know how to win. They just got to execute.
The pressure on us, coach, because we jumped ship, bro.
Yeah, we did.
You got to explain to the people.
My explanation, you can believe me or you don't. Mm-hmm. Every time I jump ship, the other team come out and win. Now, y'all want to accept that or not, you can go ahead. But Klay Thompson ain't go off game 5, but he went off game 6. I believe gave you 21 points. Mm-hmm. And after I talked about Klay, he showed up a little bit more in the series. So and then I ain't gonna hold you. Your man was gassing me up last show. We was talking all Boston. It sounded like we was talking all Boston for real. I got
caught up.
I started to fall. You know how I like Jalen and Jason. So I cut up. I was switch sides, but it was for the best of it.
Okay, so let me double down on the excuses because I brought the same excuse. It was only 2 times I jumped ship these whole playoffs, bruh. This time, when I picked the Warriors in 6 to start the series, and the second time was when I jumped ship off Miami to Philly when I had Miami at 6, and they still won at 6. So we some excuse-making motherfuckers. we real, though, because we go address what need to be addressed, you feel me? But I feel like we got to address how the young Celtics wrapped it up, bro. That was bad, bro. I'm gonna keep it real clean because the young boys made it to the finals, but the way they went out,
They
I ain't expect that. Double digits, both games. What? 102. What? 10 points. Game 5. Like damn near 20. Game 6.
they folded under pressure, man. Like it's that experience. They was missing that experience. They was missing that real deal leadership. That's gonna that really knows how to win these games. You know what I'm saying? The coach can't only do it. It got to be a player on the floor, and I feel like that's what they was missing. I mean, they got Marcus Smart. But Marcus Smart, I feel like he's more just like a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go out there and play some defense. I don't feel like he can really lead the team and get them to them W's or get them to past the championships. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what they was missing. That experience and that just real deal leadership on the floor.
No, you got a point there, because Al Horford never got to a finals.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't.
Exactly.
He don't know that experience. Marcus Smart, I believe, what they got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, first finals for him too.
So it's like they ain't have that experience, which we was already expecting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we was going with the Warriors. But Game 5, I expected that out of Game 5. Now Game 6, I did not expect that. I did not expect Jason Tatum to go 2 bad games in a row. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to show up for Game 6, take it back to Game 7. But that wasn't in his plans. It was definitely in Al Horford plans, the Jaylen Brown plans. Claps up to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Derek White, you already talked about him, so I can't even bash him. I can't even bash him. So
you good, Don. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Yes, sir. That's what we need. That's the vibe. That's but I had the Warriors in my heart, but I had the Celtics in my head, so I went with my head at the end. And I'm not mad because my heart won. So I'm all love. It's all love.
I feel you, bro. Yeah, on this jump, man, y'all said the key point of the experience, but man, I want to give a little credit to the defense that the Warriors played too. They doubled a lot early. They made them pass the ball early. Made them get that 13 assist game early. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that threw him off rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could never quite really get back into the rhythm because he was always thinking too much. But it take a certain defense to make a great offensive player think that much. You feel me? And be like, oh, well, what should I be doing? Like, what type of player am I? You a scorer, bruh. And part of that is, like y'all said, they don't got a true point guard with Marcus Smart. And I ain't going to get on him too much, you know what I'm saying? But he was falling asleep a little bit. They took him off Steph Curry. He was on other people. I said he should be roaming. He was letting people cut back door on him. But this the thing, though. Marcus Smart definitely made them a better team. Inserting him as the point guard. Of course, it's gonna be some type of trade, defense for offense. When you start Smart at that point guard, you feel me, going with a defensive team, 2 big men, Horford and Williams. So it's just gonna take a little fine tuning. Maybe Tatum might got to play the 4, power forward. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Marcus Smart still is a championship piece. Like he shouldn't be a scapegoat. Like, oh yeah, he got the GOAT going in the next season. It's a defensive player of the year.
One person I do feel bad that Al Horford keeps getting these L's to these players, man. I mean, LeBron was kicking his ass every year, and now he got his ass kicked by Steph Curry. It's like the man just can't get a break. So that's one.
Hard to
player.
win them Joes, bro. It's hard to win them chicks.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
But for I believe the Warriors, man, I feel like they got a few more years, bro. I don't think they done with this, man, because they're looking real scary, especially when Klay Thompson is fully healed, because I don't think he was fully healed. They looking scary, man, and that chemistry's looking scary.
Hey, we coming down to the end of these 15 minutes. I'm gonna give the people a little preview for the end of the show, man. Bruh, I rock with KD, but goddamn, bruh, this This one before, this one after. Hold on, we gonna talk about that later, Don.
All right.
Don, I need 10 minutes on the clock because we gotta get to something serious for real, for real. It's a lot of serious stuff going on in the world. We keep the show sports related. On this note, we want to say free BRITNEY Griner. She locked up in Russia right now. They just pushed her date back. Let me see. Make sure, let me get all the numbers right. She been in there since February 17th, and they pushed her next court date to July the 2nd. Locked up for a vape pen with some oil in it, basically. Some gas, some weed oil in it. D, started off, man. How you feel about this situation? What you think should be done? All that.
It's a Russian reporter out. He reported that she might not never see the jury. Like she might not never get her case brought up. Like that's bullshit, Mo. For a vape pen? Now I know laws is not the same as theirs in Russia and shit. But this seemed like some petty shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And for what reason, we still trying to figure out, I guess, if somebody can help me out on that part, why they so strict on, the vape pen. This is crazy, man. But
The only thing I could compare it to, I was thinking about it, is like on DMV terms, this would be like some VA type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas from DC, niggas from Maryland know how VA, you know what I'm saying, laws be trying to hit niggas even more strict than the laws in DC and Maryland type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It also is giving me like retaliation in a way. The fact that they're keeping a grip on her so heavy, you know what I mean? Because of everything going on in Ukraine and Russia and the U.S.'s involvement in however the U.S. is involved. I haven't really been keeping up, but
bro, that's crazy. I forgot about that whole Russian jump with Ukraine.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I haven't been keeping
So
up,
she was sitting right there in the crosshair.
Exactly. So they took her in, and I feel like they think maybe she's bigger, or maybe she is pretty big, like a big person in the United States, like when it comes to fame and celebrity wise. So I feel like they're just using this as retaliation, just really to mess with the U.S. But they do have strict laws, so it's like they're messing with the U.S. because I feel like they could have let her go. They could have did a prisoner swap. I don't know what happened with this prisoner swap, because there was a prisoner swap that was supposed to happen, but I guess it didn't happen. And let her go, come back to the U.S. or whatever. But they're not letting her go. And they, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's some kind of retaliation that Russia's doing.
do you think it's about the money? Do you think they want money?
Nah, they don't want money, man. They just pretty much, in my opinion, I feel like they just want to fuck with the U.S., bro. And they got her in the middle of it. It's like kind of like a prisoner of war, but on a real low scale, because I don't think technically we're in war with Russia. You know what I mean? So that's what I think they're doing. They probably not admitting that, but the fact that they keeping her so long over a vape pen is crazy. And we could have been had her, and they've done.
And she still ain't even had a real trial yet. For real. That's the thing.
And we've done prisoner swaps already. There was a prisoner in Russia that was a U.S. citizen, and we had a prisoner here that was a Russian citizen, and they did a prisoner swap already. So we could have been had BRITNEY Griner. So I think they just fucking with the U.S.
It's a sad situation, man. It's a real sad situation. I want to get to what I feel like is the real issue, and that's the fact that WNBA players not getting paid enough to just play one season in the WNBA and have a real off season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I look up her resume, right? So she got a college championship, WNBA championship. She led the league in scoring twice, Defensive Player of the Year twice, and she was in the WNBA finals this past season, right? And that's not to say, oh, she's better than any other, you know what I'm saying, woman or man that would be in this situation. But I'm saying that the fact that she only make 220,000 is crazy. Because we're gonna get into some NBA money in a little bit. That's the next topic. But 220,000, it's only what 14 WNBA players who make over 200,000. The league minimum for the NBA, signing veteran minimum, all that's a mil off top.
That's true.
I'm not going to get into all the back and forth about, okay, revenue versus revenue. I understand that. The people got to understand that WNBA only 25 years old. If you equate that to the NBA, 25 years in, the NBA was looking for Magic and Larry to say the NBA. So the WNBA need more finances, because that's another thing that I read in this article, that they was like, it's not just the money that they go over there for, it's all the amenities, it's the jets that they fly on, it's the food that they eat, it's the way that they get treated on and off the basketball court, you feel me? So we need more of that, and we need more conversation around it. This can't be the only time we talking about it, right? It can't only be negative press around the WNBA. So we're going to make sure to get into some shows in the All-Star break, you know what I'm saying? Playoffs, all that shit for show. Facts and Stats going to try to do our part. I just wanted to throw that out there in the mix.
Dope. That's the facts. And at that, I mean, if it's possibly, I could probably holler at, because I know ex WNBA player. Maybe we can get her on the show, so that'll be dope. But when it comes down to the WNBA, yeah, I've even heard of situations where the team had a private jet for their players, but the WNBA, like I guess the Coaches Association or like the Players Association, whatever that's called, they stopped the team having the private jet on like their behalf. For whatever reason, I don't even know. Yeah, you heard. So that's a big deal right there. So whatever it is, we need to get the WNBA like stepping up, like you said, finances and things like that, so the players don't have to go overseas. You know what I mean? So that's my take on that.
You want to wrap it up, Coach?
No, I would just want to say that if she had the money as an NBA player, she probably could afford a top-notch lawyer to, you know what I'm saying, help this case out even sweeter. Even though that it should be a lawyer on the case for free, because, you know what I'm saying, I know that we got some top-notch lawyers that need to be on that, but that's another story for another, that's everybody hot, but that's the only way I feel about this.
Yeah, nah, you made a good point, D, because, okay, so we thinking, but like I said, she make 220 racks a year. You probably add on the overseas, probably 300 or something, bruh. These cases, 300 be nothing to the lawyers. That junk go quick. Like, and she in that junk with 3 months? It's a shame, bruh. We gotta keep pushing everybody that is out there trying to help. Gotta keep doing our due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Say free BRITNEY GRINER, not just as a WNBA player, but as a person as well. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the next time we talk about that, that's gonna be good news. There's some NBA players that's looking for some good news this off season too. Few we gonna get into, Don. Let me get 10 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get into a few players that got player options. That mean they could choose to stay with the team for this money, or they could choose to go into free agency. So we're gonna start off with James Harden. He got a player option for $47 million. I'm gonna say that slow for the WNBA every time. 47 mil. But y'all tell me, should he accept that, decline that? What's he gonna look like next year? All that.
Ooh.
Money in the bank.
Facts.
Money in the motherfucking bank. Listen, you got a top candidate on the MVP race in Joel Embiid. You got an upcoming star. I ain't gonna get the superstar yet. You got an upcoming star in Tyrese Maxey. Still got Tobias Harris bum ass on the team. You got some pieces around you. James Harden, you can still average a double-double, get back in the playoff. Y'all have some more chemistry next year. Go ahead and just stay. Try to work it out, see what pop, and then, make that decision the next final of the season.
All right. What you think he gonna do, Don?
I think he's gonna stay with the Sixers, man. They with more meshing, they have like a legitimate chance to really get far. And they got a solid team. They got a solid team, and I feel like they could definitely do some damage. So I feel like he should take it, like D said, and really just scope things out next year, and go from there.
All right. So if I'm him, I'm taking that 47 mil quick, bruh. ASAP, as soon as that jump, the pen dry, I'm on it. But I did see this report that he might take a short-term deal, this offseason with the Sixers, maybe like 2-3 years. If he could do that and give him a little discount, that might be better for the squad. But I ain't counting his pockets, though. Like, if it's me, hey, it ain't no guarantee if I leave y'all this 10-15, y'all gonna do the right thing with it. I'm going to the bank, you hear me? But James Harden, though, bro, I'm just gonna start thinking about him as a point guard now. I'm gonna start thinking about him as a can I get 18 and 8, sometimes 23 and 12. That's just a stage of his career he at right now, being realistic. But the next person, be realistic about him. Bradley Beal, he got a play option for $36 million in the nation's capital. D, what you think?
Listen, man, I'm goddamn like 10 blocks down from Barber Shops. Like, now, I'm right down the street from Verizon Center. So, do I want him to stay? Yeah. But I thought about it. I had to sit and think, why Kevin Durant don't want to come to DC? Like, that's your hometown. You could try to get a championship. We got a nice little squad right now. But why never in his career he wanted to come to DC? I said, damn. Go we some shit. Organization some shit. If you go back and you look at our highlights, yeah, we had Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, we had Antoine Jameson. Yeah, we had what's the third?
Gil and Karan Butler and all them. What's up, Mike?
Hold on, I can get him in 1 second.
What's Gucci?
Go ahead.
But
he's not in the feed right now.
We also had Antonio Daniels, who got shook and got crossed on them highlights a couple of times.
By
we
AI.
also had Kwame Brown. Like, we had a curse. We had a curse in that organization. Whereas though I understand why people don't want to play for the Washington Wizards. So I don't knock Bradley Beal for leaving, man. And I'm going to say, it's coming from me, I want him to stay, but I hope he leaves. If that makes sense.
I hear you, Brian. We got my man from DC, Mike, from Lockdown U Podcast, right in the building on time, bro. What you think Bradley Beal gonna do?
Man, I jump in here. I hear Coach talking about Antonio Daniels. I was like, man, I got locked in. That man was barbecue chicken with mumbo sauce. Hey, look, I saw him. Man. He worked for New Orleans now on the TV side of things. And all I can think about is AI giving that man that work.
And
everybody else in the East.
That one mo? Oh, you should have stayed on the ground, fool.
Nah, Brad might be time for Brad to leave, man. It might be time for Brad to leave.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I think he want to leave. Yeah, I think he wants to, too. And it's time to leave. Just do a total overhaul with that. That's what I think. It's time to roll, man. Get some capital. You can get some for him, too. If you can, like, get some for him and rebuild.
What you think, Don?
Yeah. I'm on the same page, man. As much as money that is, because that's a lot of bread. I feel like he should definitely leave, and I feel like he could expand his career leaving. You know what I'm saying? Go to a better franchise for right now. Washington definitely needs the chance to rebuild. So, like, dumping him off or him leaving on his own or whatever it is a good idea, and they can go ahead and rebuild and really capture what they need to do some work.
Hey, bruh, I don't want to hear nobody in DC bashing Bradley Beal, bruh. He been one of the most loyal superstars out everybody in these what he been here like 10 years now. It's time, bruh. He gone. He gone.
Yeah.
Hopefully go to a good team, make some good things happen in the playoffs. But we're gonna get on to the next person. I hope he can make some good things happen in the playoffs. We ain't talking about my Lakers in a minute. Russell Westbrook got a player option. 47 mil. Coach D, what you think he gonna do?
Where you gonna go, Doc? Where you going? who wants you? You better take that goddamn 47 mil, man. And listen to Ham. You hear me? That's come on.
With him.
You better take a step back. Let LeBron handle that offense and listen to Ham and get that 47 million. You might get a ring fucking with LeBron. You might.
Now I'm listening, Coach. I'm listening.
So you still got Anthony Davis, little, injured ass, but if he stay healthy, at least the end part of the season going into the playoffs, y'all got a chance, man. Yeah. So Russell Westbrook, take that money, definitely.
Man, I feel like
I
feel like LeBron be cursed with these situations, bro. Like Anthony Davis always injured. Russell Westbrook comes in. That man got a player option. It's pretty much up to him if he want to stay or go. I feel like Russell Westbrook needs to go. But I feel like if I was Russell Westbrook, I'm staying and taking that money because ain't nobody gonna pay him that money nowhere else. So he should definitely stay. Take that bread. Don't take your chances.
Laughing to the bank.
Yeah. Don't take your chances anywhere else because ain't nobody gonna give you. No, I don't even think any team would probably pick him up after last season. Like he probably wouldn't even get picked up. It'd probably take a while, maybe going to free agency up to next season type shit. So yeah, he's definitely got to take that.
Mike?
Nah, he got to take the money, man. He gonna take that bread. Ain't nobody pick. Like he said, they won't pick him up till probably September, October next year or something. So he got to take the bread. But look though, to your LeBron point, that man be handpicking his team.
Yeah,
it's time to what come around, go around now.
Let's talk about it.
You right. It's just sometimes that man be getting them. He pick his team and then he get the player that always gets injured. Or
because he definitely lobbied for Russell though. He like, Russ, you fucked me over, bro. I wanted you here, dog. You shooting over the rim and shit.
Oh my,
getting cooked, getting banged on and shit.
Anthony Davis getting injured.
Hey, I can't defend what Westbrook was doing out there last year, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
He got to be better. I think he definitely he got to be better than he was last year, bro. It ain't no going worse than that. He's still an all-time great player. He just got to work on playing off the ball, bro. He got to have a whole summer of just cutting, just finishing, doing different shit that he not used to. You feel me? Of course he gonna take that money. He better take that money after the way he played last season. But, bruh, I hope the new coach. You can't have a short fuse with Russ. You can't have short patience with him. You can't turn your back on him too quick. How the fans was out there booing him in the middle of the season. Like, come on, y'all. Get that man a chance next year. That's all I'ma say. Cause he gonna be there. So everybody ain't grow up with money. Some of us had a leaky faucet. You feel me? Some of us had a couple things that was wrong in the house. What you do? You made it work till you got something better, didn't you?
That's facts.
That's what the Lakers need to do, man. But last person, Kyrie Irving. He got a player option for 36 mil for the Nets, which I think he gonna do.
I feel like he gonna take it. He gonna take the player out. He gonna stay with the Nets. that's another one that really teams gonna want him, but it's gonna be very like iffy. He's not like one of them like, oh, he on the market, let's go get him right now. It's gonna be like, oh, he's on the market, he gonna be good, but I don't know. He seems like a headache. You know what I mean? So he's better off taking that option, and I feel like he would take that option. I don't see him going anywhere else.
All right.
Hey man, we still going through COVID, man. We still going through COVID.
Yep.
I can't trust Kyrie, man. I'm sorry. So I know he got the player option, so he gonna have to stay because I don't see no team trusting Kyrie right now with any type of deal. Son, Kyrie made it look bad last year, man. So he got to take that player option. Step up this year, at least try to get a ring, man. Push forward to get a ring, man. So you can show people what you're really about, and you could do whatever you want after that. That's the only way I can see him taking that next step in this league.
Yeah, I'm with you,
What
coach.
you think,
I'm with you, coach. Damn that word for word, bro. You gotta redeem yourself. We still facing COVID. You don't know what the rules gonna be. The shit is come as it go. Every once in a while, we under one guideline. Then the next day, there's no mask and shit. So that shit can mess with his money, that continuity that you need with your teammates and stuff. So I feel like he take the 36 mil, get in there with KD. They working shit out. That shit might be all right. They might be like top 2 in the East.
All right.
Could be.
I know we running over time a little bit, but I might need a little time because I disagree on this one. I feel like Kyrie about to decline this jump. I feel like he just different enough to think it might be another chapter in it. Because I seen him on I Am Athletes, you know what I'm saying, talking his shit, talking his, you know what I'm saying, his sage shit, all that, woo woo. And he also 29. He the same age as Bradley Beal, so I feel like still think he in his prime. He still got enough for another squad and another push. So I don't know. Depending on what that locker room looking like, because everybody be like, "Oh yeah, Kyrie, he messed up the season, woo woo woo, because he didn't get the vaccine." Well, I mean, is that true? How many players ain't on the side? What's the count? What it's looking like? How many of them players coming back next season? How he rocking with that? That's what I'm looking at. What y'all think?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that a lot because like you said, people are probably looking at him different for missing, you know what I'm saying, majority of the season and his decision and things like that. And they're probably looking at him different, and that locker room is probably a little tainted. And I know bro said top 2 for next year, but I don't know the way they went out, bro. It don't look like, I don't think they're gonna be top 2 in the East next year. The way they went out this year, I don't know.
And you don't have too many teammates like Kevin Durant. For example, Ben Simmons was out for a whole year. Who was his teammate? Joel Embiid. He couldn't wait for him to get out the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Durant, that laid back type of dude, hey, you want to do what you do? Hey, I'm going to still ball. It don't matter. I'm going to still ball, have fun, get my money. But I'm going to give it to the highest competition, though. Y'all know how Kevin Durant is. But he more laid back with it on what, you know, his other superstars do. I can't see too many teams where Kyrie superstar still gonna be able to, you know, handle that type of personality.
I hear you. What you think, Mike?
Man, I'm with it. Same thing. Coach, get out my head, bro. Damn. Yeah.
Salute. Yeah, salute. Respect on that. We're going to get on to the last topic, Dog. Let me get 15 minutes. We're going to get into freestyle, something we do on regular facts and stats show a lot. You feel me? Where we just bring the questions in. Only person that know the question is the person that brought the Joan in. So we just going to do a little follow-up on the NBA Finals. Anything about the Warriors and Celtics and and how that's going to turn out for him next season. Who going to start it off?
Who got first question? Shit.
I think, we got a lot of freshmen in here with this freestyle joint, so I'll take the first one. You know what I'm saying? So, NBA is over with. NFL, we in the off season. I want to know what's y'all off season like. What y'all doing y'all off season? Are you watching baseball? Is baseball your next sport? You know what I'm saying? Or you playing video games? You going paintball and what you doing, man? Tell me what you doing.
Me, I'm
playing ball. I'm on the court.
True. Hooping, play
As
a
soon
little,
as that jump over.
play a little 2K, and we was talking about the WNBA, and the WNBA season starts up, so I catch a little of the WNBA games. I'm gonna try and catch more this season. I ain't gonna cap, but
Free BRITNEY GRINER.
yeah, for real.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be up on that USFL. They in playoffs next week. That jump pretty. It's all right. There's some good bump. At first, I'm like, let me check this joint out, see what it's good bump though. It's good bump. So after that, it's go. I don't know. Like you said, it might be some little baseball, maybe some flag football or something. Cool out Eli.
Hey, we locked into some sports. That's how you
yo,
do it.
here's another one. Here's another one. A lot of travel basketball. So I watch a lot of travel basketball on YouTube because they don't really broadcast much AAU games and things like that. So there's like a lot of tournaments, especially in Florida. I used to film a lot of hoopers. You know what I'm saying? So they got balling on the beach. I think it's balling in the beach or balling on the beach, and it's a lot of up and coming stars hooping at that tournament. So I catch some travel basketball games. They real dope.
I know they playing that football down there too, Don. They want that bump down Florida.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of ballers and hoopers out here, man.
Yeah. What you doing, D?
Okay. Oh man, I'm doing more paintballing, man. I'm trying to go paintballing if y'all with it. If you up DC or Maryland, Virginia, hit us up. Paintball, I'm definitely. I gotta give out, V man, gotta get him on the court. He been talking big trash. You got his head amped up. So I'm trying to get that content together. I'm trying to be a little bit out this summer. I'm trying to get more active.
Word.
Get out the house.
What's up?
That's real shit right there. Got to do that. So y'all know I'm a good host. I'm gonna let the floor open. Still, anybody else want to go? Anybody else got a little?
I got a little question. I got a little question for y'all. So starting next NBA season, Warriors just coming off the championship. Who do y'all think the best player in the NBA will be starting next season?
Jeez.
It's still KD for me though. But
KD
for me.
Flat out.
Man, just different, flat out. It's different.
See,
I ain't say team player, but he said the best player in the league. I'm with you. But like best player, KD is like.
Let me rephrase my question.
If we gotta go with somebody, yeah.
Let me rephrase my question. All right. Let me rephrase it because I want to get everybody's opinion, but let me rephrase it. So not just the best players, like skill wise, like overall. So like the best player when it comes to skill, when it comes to leadership, like pretty much like an MVP. We can even say who's gonna be the most valuable player. Not like off of like the NBA votes, but like the most valuable player of their team next year.
I feel you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm
gonna throw out something early. I think Luka got a shot at that MVP next season.
Luka.
If he come through right and he ready, 82.
But he got that little Andy Milonakis body, man. He got tightened up. Man, he got that.
Well, he keep cream cheese in his gold locket.
Yeah. That man got that weird shape for it. I was position here, guard. What he cooked though? He gonna give you the 40 piece.
D look like he thinking. You thinking, D?
Cause there's too many. It's like five people gonna come to mind. Yeah.
I came down to two.
All right.
I came down to two. Ja Morant, which of course, or Trey Young.
Ooh, young
That's some
bulls.
two different jumps.
Trey.
Yeah, I
Trey
like
Young
that.
would give you
Two
some.
different jumps.
Trey.
I think Trey will give you some stats early on in the season. The East, I mean, NBA tough right now. I ain't gonna
It's tough.
both sides.
But you
Both
see a new
sides.
guy every year. A new
But
dude put his case out there. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going with Trey, man. I'm going with Trey.
Me,
I ain't-
I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Giannis. I think he's gonna come back with a vengeance, man. I feel like he believes that this year slip. He let this, not him, but due to unfortunate circumstances, his one of his teammates getting injured. I feel like he, you know what I'm saying, he's using all of that and he's gonna come back with a vengeance. He's gonna go crazy next year and do some damage. But if not Giannis,
And
I'm going with Steph again.
and coaching too, bro. Hey, Rob, we talk all the time, bro. I've been Bucks fan since '96. Since '96, bro.
Mhm.
So I had two teams. I wanted to have two teams. So look, AD, Southeast, you got scraps until you got wrecked. You know what I'm talking about. So you got wrecked sometimes. How you got two teams? Because I do. I like Lakers. I like Bucks. I like Lakers back in '80s. I'm in my 40s. I like Lakers in the '80s. Who did? You was either with Jordan or you was with Bird, Joe Dumars, or the Bulls. It was them. Pistons.
Right.
Pistons, Celtics. I like Bucks and Sherman Douglas and them from the city. My Spain gone. Sherman Douglas went to the Bucks, and I like the Bucks since '96.
Salute.
Our coaching fucked us over too. We don't got to be the little multicultural team though, if you know what I mean, like that Boston series. I'm like, man, why George Hill ain't in the game, bro? George Hill to get you through. We only had one game to win, dog, and he kept forcing them Bama's in, dog. Your man, what's his name from Duke? My man from Duke.
Taylor.
Nah, Ash. What's his name? Ash. The white dude shoot threes.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen shooting over the rim, man. What was he? 0 for 10. I'm like, bro, he getting cooked. That man Brown was barbecuing. I was like, bro, we got a bench, dog. Like, go to it. It was almost like he felt like we was just gonna get through. We could have beat Boston. It would have been a different narrative. Now I don't know if we would have got to the finals, but we would have beat Boston though.
It sounds like you want your freestyle to be about the Bucks. You trying to talk about the Bucks?
Nah, my man brought up Giannis. I said,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
I just to his
I'm
point.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, look, we both like Eagles though. Why them bum ass Colts? While we at it, I got some time today. D. What's up?
We got a
Shot.
chance of winning.
Shot.
What's up? That's your freestyle? Cause I'm ready.
What's up? Yeah, there it is. I was shy at first, but I said, let me throw that bum ass Colts out there. Hey, look, because I just gave them some love on my podcast. Hey, Coach, look, I know people on the staff though. They're gonna be different. That coach team gonna be different, bro. I hate to say it because you're a coach fan, so naturally I gotta, them bum ass coach, but yeah, they 11-5. They definitely 11-5 around there. It could be more, but 11-5.
Oh shit.
I saw the schedule. It's gonna be 1 month where you're gonna get 3 of them losses in 1 month. I think. Do you know what month that is too? Because it's just too many. It's too many in a row.
Salute to that. On that note, we got a little AFC South preview coming up for y'all next weekend. I'm gonna say that for the end of the show though.
Yeah.
Tell y'all about that. Y'all see the paperwork on the side. That ain't for nothing. You with me? But let me throw this out there real quick. We got to talk some Warriors. We got to talk some Steph Curry, man. I ain't going to try to diminish him and say, is he a top 10 player? But just off the top of y'all head, where would y'all rank Steph at? Is he 15? Is he 20, 25, 30?
You said you didn't want to diminish him at top 10?
Right, because he's not a top 10 player to me.
I think he's top 10, bro.
Top 5 point guard.
I think he's top 10.
Definitely. But we'll talk your shit, Don.
I think he's top 10, man. The man changed the game. Like 4 championships. I believe he's top 10. He's just different. Like you ain't seen no player like Steph Curry before. So that means something. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, so I believe he's top 10, man. And he's still got some more in him. So who knows? They may be back right here next year, and possibly even the next year. But we'll see. But this ain't the end. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he's top 10.
Salute.
I
What y'all think?
I can't give. Yeah, I can't give him top 10. He barely in there. I tried to write a list real quick. I came up with 9 players so far. I know I'm missing one. Here we go. Wilt Chamberlain. Can you put him over Wilt Chamberlain? I doubt it. LeBron. Can you put him over LeBron right now?
Nah, not LeBron. Not Wilt. Not LeBron.
Nah.
Kobe.
Not Kobe.
Nah.
MJ.
Not MJ.
Larry Bird.
That's a
Magic
conversation.
Johnson.
That's a conversation.
Yeah, Larry Bird's a conversation. Go ahead.
Oh, let me
Magic
get
Johnson.
Mike on that, because Mike, you said you came into basketball in the '80s. Steph versus Bird.
No, Bird. I think for me, Bird just meant a lot to his team, especially when they got older. They got a couple more championships. When they were older too.
How much championships
like-
Bird got? I don't know. I'm really asking the question. It's not like a debate.
3
3. Hey.
Sixers.
Is it
2
all
on
about
Lakers.
championships?
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, is it all about
Nah,
And then
not
look,
necessarily. That's a part of the debate, though.
D, and look at this D when he came
It
in.
is.
Remember that 3-pointer wasn't there. Larry Bird was in the older age was behind that arc, dog. In the 90s, like before he retired, that 3-pointer came like later on, like 6 years after he was in the league. Like I don't think so. I don't think so. Curry, like he said, Curry would be like 11 for me, but we ain't going by 11. But
Look what
he
Curry.
ain't 15. But yeah,
Look what Curry's shooting from now. I mean, you talking about the 3-point. Curry not shooting 3-pointers no.
yeah.
I don't know
Curry,
what the fuck
Curry
Curry
over the going past half court.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
So
So-
yeah, I'm with you,
You
but
feel what I'm
from
saying?
The Curry line,
You-
bro.
you
That
see what I'm
shit's
saying?
different.
Larry Bird, he started like professionalizing that 3-pointer. Steph Curry came in and was half courting it, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So
and
But
then
yeah.
also, man, you factor in like the defense, like superstars got fouled. They, clothesline. Like now, it ain't. It's a lot. It's a lot of differences there. Curry, a great player though, can shoot from wherever he want. He's number 11 for me though.
got you. D, continue your list. If anything, I know you was saying some more.
Yeah, I'm geeked up. Julius Erving.
Julius Erving.
Yeah, I get that over. I give him that over Dr. J.
Conversation to me. Conversation.
I fuck with Dr. J. He's a
Okay.
legend. But I got Steph.
Bill Russell.
Oh yeah,
Bill Russell.
nah.
Russell.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq.
Shaq.
And that's my 9 so far. Now, if y'all got a 10 right there, he could go
I-
for 10, but that
I put Tim Duncan over him.
Tim Duncan over Steph.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a conversation though.
it is. Definitely. I would put D
I mean-
Wade.
Tim Duncan had 5, right?
Yeah, Tim Duncan had 5. Him and D Wade is another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you put Curry right there in that ink, that that
That
2011
rain somewhere right outside.
Yeah, he ran right out that 10.
In my opinion, I say, for me, it's top 10. But if people don't put him in the top 15, they crazy. In my opinion, he got to at least be in top 15.
I hate. My
Yeah, he
thing is
did.
that, like you say, okay, Steph Curry, and you can scratch the clock. We going over on this.
Got you.
But but Steph Curry, you say we ain't seen nothing like him. You can say that for damn near all the top 10, and the only one you can't say that about is Kobe, and that's because he was like the best player ever. You feel me? So
I mean, Julius Erving is kind of like Michael Jordan is like a Julius Erving on crack. Wilt Chamberlain, I want to say is like a Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? Shaq is different. Shaq different. That's one that like is different. Bron kind of different. Jordan was different. Like you said, Kobe was like Jordan. It was like just I don't know.
it's tough.
It's
Steph in there
tough.
though. Like I said at the beginning, I don't want to turn into a conversation where we diminishing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he is one of the best ever. 4 rings. I mean, I want to get into this KD topic too, but Mike, you got freestyle? Well, I mean, you want to talk about how this look for KD?
I don't know, man. KD, LeBron, not the same. LeBron top 5, and I'm not a LeBron guy. I mean, we talked about it at work, bro. I'm not a LeBron guy. I'm not, but I'm not a hater, but he top 5. KD is somewhere in there. I don't know where.
Where? Top 5?
15.
Is he above
15?
Steph?
That's the
I
question.
think he's a better player than Steph. Yes, I do.
I can say he is, but when it comes to career and him as a player in the NBA and him like he got KD right now. I feel like KD, he still has some time to really solidify his NBA career, but I feel like Steph got him, and KD got some work to do to really put himself. But for skill, if I can be honest, I feel like KD's the most skilled basketball player I've ever seen. The most skilled.
And I was
I
gonna
kind
go
of
with
agree.
the NBA player. I was gonna go with the NBA player answer and say I got KD, of course, going against Stephen Curry on the 1-on-1. But if accolades, I'm going Curry, of course.
Yeah, I got to rank Steph above KD right now, just because of what's going on. But I definitely get the feel of like a Shaq Kobe from this. Like, not that they beefing like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Kobe had to get them jumps with Powell and them, and Shaq had to get on one with D Wade just to show like, nah, we both them niggas. Now it's like we wouldn't even really have a debate about okay, Kobe versus Shaq because we already know boom. But it's like KD got to get on that same type of pedestal, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't no conversation no more.
That's true. That's true.
That's the way I look at that, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody had a blast on us or blast with us on this show. Anybody want to wrap it up with anything?
I'm good. I feel like we covered everything that we could talk about for this finals. It was a dope finals. I'm ready for the next NBA season. I know y'all ready for the football season. I'm gonna be tuned in football season as well. I just don't tune in that much. I don't know too much about the NFL, but I'm still a watcher. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Facts and stats. That's what it's about.
Sir.
Flat bombs, Eagles flat.
Oh, coach, your horseshoe head. Yeah. My man.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, Candy Joe in this, so he want to be a star.
We gonna save it.
Be so bad.
We gonna save it.
Hey, Rob, we get the Jonah every time. Hey, dog. Hey, that AFC South joint gonna be like that though.
Oh, you break up a little bit though, bro.
The AFC South gonna be like that.
I think Rob. I think you break
Talking that shit. See, that's what you. This what happens. You start talking bad about people. Mute your jump real quick. I'm about to wrap this down up real quick.
Yeah, Rob. It seemed like you getting choppy right now.
You said what?
Yeah, you getting all choppy right now. We may have. Hold on.
Oh, people got the idiots. People got the idiots.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so
it's facts and stats. They're not gonna be able to hear you, Rob. So we're gonna have to end this. We're gonna end the stream. Dope show. Peace out, everybody.
Facts and stats, you know it.
yeah, we gonna have to tell y'all about this show next time, I guess.